Warner Brothers have announced they will bring the latest installment in the DCEU, Birds of Prey and the Fantabulous Emancipation of One Harley Quinn, to home media. And as is always the case, there will be a fantabulous selection of editions smashing their way onto shelves. In this video, I'll go over all the details of all the different versions you can expect to find across the US and Canada, the UK and Australia, and when you can find them in stores and on digital platforms. Additionally, I will also detail the list of announced special features and deliver my final thoughts, discussing which version or versions I'll be picking up myself. As always, I will leave affiliate links down below in the description and the comments if you'd like to purchase the movie from Amazon or Amazon UK. All these editions will be region free, so if you're in the market to import anything you see on here, you'll be able to play it no matter what region you are in. I did of course review Birds of Prey when it first hit cinemas, so if you'd like to take a look at my more in-depth thoughts on the movie or check out my DCEU ranking video, please feel free to check them out via the hyperlinks at the end of this video. Before we go any further, don't forget to hit that like button, it does wonders in getting my content out there, and also weigh in down in the comments below and let me know your own thoughts on Birds of Prey. On your screen is the list of topics that I'll be covering in this video. If you're more interested in checking out some over others, then please feel free to skip forward via the time codes I provided down below in the comments. Otherwise, you are of course more than welcome to stick it with me for the long run. Also keep in mind that it's not uncommon for things to change between announcement and release, whether that's the announcement of new additions or changes to artwork, special features and specs. Especially with Warner's releases, this can happen quite often. Let's take a look at the North American release, where Birds of Prey and the Fantabulous Emancipation of One Harley Quinn will land on physical home media on May 12, 2020, though has been available digitally since March 24th, fast-tracked thanks to the current world crisis. Birds of Prey will release in 3 standard editions: a Blu-ray plus DVD plus digital edition, a 4K plus Blu-ray plus digital edition, and a single-disc DVD edition. Warner Brothers can be a little bit funny how they reveal home media cover arts and often use temporary artwork long after the title has even been announced. So these covers here could quite possibly be temp art, just keep that in mind, though I am inclined to believe that they are finalized. Each of the covers offers a different theatrical poster variant, of which there were plenty for this particular film, and each I think are incredibly nice. For me though, I think the 4K cover takes the win. Best Buy will offer an exclusive limited edition 4K plus Blu-ray plus digital steelbook edition, which features a stunning cover art of Harley Quinn taken from yet another theatrical poster variant. I think overall this steel looks really nice and I love its color scheme. Target will additionally offer exclusive packaging, however it's only for the standard Blu-ray plus DVD plus digital edition and not the 4K edition for some reason. On top of that, it simply seems to be an alternate slip and not the digibook that most fans have been hoping for. I have seen images of an alleged digibook floating around online, but have not been able to find any official sources for that one, so I won't be reporting on it here. I'm not a huge fan of the art on this one. It kind of takes on a retro comic pop art style, though I find it hilarious that the front sticker has to specify this is a live action movie. Can't say I've ever seen that before. Walmart will also have 2 exclusives on offer, one of which is an incredibly random DVD release with exclusive variant artwork, and the other is a 2-movie collection featuring both Birds of Prey and Suicide Squad. The 2-movie collection seems like a great option for those who want both films, though I'm not quite sure why it's not getting a wide release, and this DVD edition, it kind of seems like an odd move. One wonders how many DVD units will actually be moved to even warrant this, and on top of that, it kind of sports arguably the worst artwork of the lot. Unfortunately for our friends across the madhouse in the UK, no release date has been announced for this title just yet, though it seems inevitable that it probably won't land until sometime in June 2020. In the UK, Birds of Prey will likewise be available in 3 standard editions: a 4K plus Blu-ray edition, a single disc Blu-ray edition, and a single disc DVD edition. I don't believe the UK artwork has been finalized just yet, but for now, each seems to feature the same artwork used on the US Blu-ray. Don't be surprised if these change closer to release though, I'm kind of betting that they will. HMV will exclusively release a Steelbook edition in the UK, available as a 4K plus Blu-ray edition. This HMV Steel will feature the exact same artwork as that of the Best Buy Steel in the US, which again I think is a really stunning set. As per usual with DC titles, a second Steelbook will also be available in the UK as more of a general release, available available from Amazon UK, Zavvi, and WB Store. This will feature yet another artwork variant with an incredibly vibrant team-up shot of the Birds of Prey. Unsure if I like this one or the other one better, but I think they both look great. It's also worth noting that if you do pick this one up from the WB Store, you'll additionally get an exclusive Birds of Prey comic book bundled with it. In Australia and New Zealand, Birds of Prey will be released a week after the US, with a date set for May 20, 2020. As always, assuming stores are open then, you should be able to pick it up 2 days earlier on the 18th in store at JB Hi-Fi. Australians will be able to get their hands on 3 likewise incredibly standard editions: a 4K plus Blu-ray edition, a single disc Blu-ray edition, and a single disc DVD edition. No word on whether any Steelbook edition will make its way over to Australia, but I'm assuming one probably will, and if so, it'll more than likely be carried by JB Hi-Fi. It is hard to predict which steel would be offered, but I am inclined to believe that it might actually be that general release steel from the UK. Only time will tell. As I often like to do for some of these larger releases, here is a brief spotlight on some of the more noticeable international editions of the film. Italy's Cine Museum will offer a number of limited edition collector's steelbook sets, which come with lenticular covers, photo booklets, postcards, and other special gifts. Each are limited to 1,000 pieces each, and a box set bundling each edition will additionally be made available also at 1,000 pieces. These editions have a June-July release set. Also worth noting is this additional steelbook edition, which currently seems exclusively available on the South Korean market, set to land on May 15, 2020. It's similar in design to the UK general release steel, but uses a slightly different image and a different background scheme. I think the UK version takes a minor win over this one, but this one is still nice. Now let's take a dive into the general release specs for the film and its release. Birds of Prey was filmed at a resolution of 3.4K and reportedly received a slightly upscaled 4K digital intermediate, meaning the 4K edition should offer a mostly true 4K presentation, which will additionally sport Dolby Vision HDR10+. Both the 4K and Blu-ray presentations will additionally feature both a Dolby Atmos audio track and a Dolby True HD 7.1 audio track. A selection of foreign language audio and subtitle tracks will also be included, but these may vary depending on the region. Birds of Prey comes bundled with a decent selection of special features, which include Bird's Eye View Mode. While Warners haven't detailed this feature, it's more than likely it will offer picture-in-picture commentary, concept art and storyboards, or some kind of pop-up trivia track. As well as 6 featurettes: Birds of Prey, Birds of a Feather, Grime and Crime, Wild Nerds, Romanesque, Sanity is So Last Season, and a Love Skate Relationship, as well as a gag reel. DC's previous releases have offered somewhat of a mixed bag in the way of special features, usually offering a 20 to 30 minute making of documentary and a selection of 3 to 7 minute featurettes to complement it. If I were to take a guess, the Birds of a Feather featurette will likely be the extended length doco, while the others will be smaller, fluffier pieces, probably offering no more than about 45 minutes all up. While I really enjoyed this film, this seems like a decent offering to jump into, and alongside the Bird's Eye View mode should offer some fairly expansive coverage of the film. I'm not always huge on gag reels, but I think this one should be a whole lot of fun. With all that said, let's get on with my picks. It seems like I was one of the very few who actually bothered to head into cinemas to see Birds of Prey, a movie which I was incredibly pessimistic about going in, but came out absolutely adoring. In my opinion, I would say this is my favourite movie of 2020 so far, next to The Invisible Man, and I am dying to get my hands on it and watch it all over again. For me, this is one of those very rare titles that I will certainly be picking up as soon as humanly possible. This was such a gorgeously vibrant film that I think there's no other option than to grab it in 4K. I'll more than likely just grab the standard local edition. However, if a Steelbook edition rears its head in Australia, I'll be picking that up without hesitation, no matter the artwork. I usually don't buy Steelbooks that much these days, but I snoozed and lost out on the Joker Steelbook, and I really regretted it. I won't be making the same mistake here. Once again, you can find affiliate links down below in the comments and the description if you'd like to purchase the movie from Amazon or Amazon UK. And as a reminder, all worldwide editions will be region free. I certainly hope this video has helped make your purchasing decisions all the easier. So as we come to a close, fire away in the comments below and let me know which version or versions of Birds of Prey you'll be smashing up for yourselves. If this is your first time viewing one of my videos and you'd like to see more like it in the future, then please don't forget to hit that big old subscribe button up on your screen, as well as that like button down below for that little extra support. Also, don't forget to check me out on social media, and please consider supporting me over on Patreon. Thanks for watching and have a fantastic day.